Hello guys and welcome back. This is Cuza and today we're gonna continue playing March of the Eagles. We were in the process of invading Russia and we are actually going to continue that right now. Of course there is the minor problem of Tripolitania and its allies, which have a problem with us and they really like to have war with us. Well, to be fair, I've attacked them, so I can understand the fact that they don't like us very much. But that still doesn't mean they can't just surrender against us and leave us alone. But yeah, let's just review what we did last time. We've conquered a big chunk of the northern Black Sea, which is fine. We haven't been attacked by anyone else, which is also very nice. Russia is still at war with Prussia and Sweden. Sweden is actually making some progress against Russia, which is nice for us, although they've lost Sveaborg, which will be relatively hard to get back, I guess. Also, what this means is the Russian forces are separated between three fronts, which might make them more susceptible to any kind of peace offering I'm going to make them. I'm going to try to be moderate, because I don't really need that much anymore. Let's see how much we actually have, to be honest. I really don't know yet. So, victory. Land dominance. We are actually up there with the French, which is nice. So we actually have one province more than we actually need, and we need a couple of things more for the naval dominance. Okay, let's look at the dominance map mode. This means we can actually only, we don't need to get all three of the land dominance points. We can actually just take two. The problem is we really kind of need more of we can actually take only one. Oh, this is nice, because we actually have Egypt here. Because we have one more than we need, so we can opt not to take Catch. And if we take Cairo, we also have one more than we need, so we can actually, I don't know, opt to not take Nikolaev or Nemirov. So the Russians don't really have that big of a reason to attack us back. The thing is, we really need the naval dominance points, which I have two of right now, one in Sevastopol and Odessa. I should be trying to get Azov. The problem is Azov is quite a way away, and I don't know if I want to have such a big border with Russia. I'm just stretching myself thin, and it's not a problem of manpower or a problem of armies or a problem of money, for that matter. It's a problem of leaders. I really don't have that many leaders, and what I've learned from my short experience with March of the Eagles is armies without leaders, they are pretty much useless. If you don't have if you go against armies with leaders, I mean, maybe if you have a lot more people in your army and you have a lot better tech, you might stand a chance. But as far as I can see, armies without leaders are pretty much worthless, or let's say worth only half their strength, or maybe a little bit less. It depends. Okay. So what we've seen last time is that Egypt is actually still guaranteed by Austria. Okay, after we're finished with Russia, we will attack Egypt and take it, because we need that point. If Austria feels the need to attack us, we will beat them again, because we are so close to Vienna right now. We really have to only go 5 provinces. We are there, and they will give up as soon as we've reached their capital. Okay, as far as the tactic against Russia goes, we want to try and regenerate these two armies, and in the meantime we are sending these two armies who are regenerated to the front, and we will start to conquer some cities. Maybe take Kiev, a couple of these. We will see which ones of them are not defended and take them, I guess. That should be the priority. In the meantime, I think we could actually do with some more of those little armies. So we will just start building some in these provinces where I can actually build stuff. I think Silistra is not our core province. Yes, it isn't. Okay, let's build a couple of... Yeah, that should be enough. I really want to have some more manpower, although I'm getting 10,000 or almost 9,000 per month, which is a lot. Okay, let's just start this up and see what we can do. Okay, so how do we get the Russians to negotiate with us? Well, first of all, we can hope that the Prussians and Swedes are doing a good job in their wars and are actually encroaching onto the capital. Because if the Swedes actually get the capital, we should be able to force them to make peace with us. However, yeah, we should actually deal with them as well. As soon as my last ship arrives, I'm going to beat this army on Cyprus, and then I'm going to go for Tripoli. What I really would like is to enter a coalition. It would be nice if I could enter the British coalition against France. What happened here? I think I've destroyed some yeah, some garrison units probably. But the AI is not that stupid as I initially thought. They actually sent securing units or garrison units to the cities that are in danger of being conquered fast. I mean, everything that's on the border pretty much has garrison units, and important cities have garrison units as well. I mean, even forts in land have garrisons, which is quite nice. I must agree. I'm impressed. I mean, it's not that hard to tell them, yeah, okay, everything that's a fort and everything that's on the border you have to defend, but still, sometimes in other games the AI does so much stupid shit. It's not even funny, to be honest. Okay, our Romanian friends will destroy these remnants of a garrison army, and yeah, we are looking nice. Actually, I'm kind of worried that I don't see any Russian army. Yeah, I don't want to make peace with you guys, really. Really don't want to. These guys should be almost completely resupplied. Yes, it seems like they are. Okay, and Prussia made a white peace. This practically means they will send most of their army towards me, which is a little bit worrying, to say the least. I won't send an army to Lutsk because I can't really afford that many small armies to actually secure my supply lines. Okay, defeat where? Oh, okay, they actually managed to get Cyprus. Yep, we will make peace with Spain because we don't really want them to be mad at us. Because Spain might have a big fleet, and I'm not prepared to handle it. But now at least we can destroy these guys here. Okay, in the meantime, I don't know, we should actually try and assault in 2 days. Is he getting there in 1 day? No. Okay, we can actually assault it now. Because I don't want to have that many problems because I have too big of a frontage for that province. I don't really know what to do right now, to be honest. Now we're gonna land here first. We are going to assault and then destroy their army. Okay, this looks good. Let's just take care of these security armies here. And we will send them to Russia in a second to assist. Okay. We will destroy them now, probably. Okay, so let's explain. What am I doing here? I mean, you've seen how I use these small armies. I am actually putting everything into the reserves because I don't see the need to actually leave them on the flanks. And I'm actually just telling them, yes, retreat into garrisons if you get attacked. And that's pretty much how I'm trying to secure everything I've conquered. Okay, so because I wasn't looking, I have actually lost the connection to my supply lines, and this army will start to suffer. The thing is, can actually get pretty well supplied from Mosir, but we will go back nonetheless. We will actually retreat to whatever this is, Zitomir. Okay, these guys are going to wait until the garrison is breached, and you are going to go to Kiev. These guys are going to go to Cherkasy. Okay, let's see. The Russians are actually sending quite a big army here, which is actually not that surprising, to be honest. Okay, let's just send them back and forth one more time. The thing is, their army is pretty scattered around. They don't really have anything connecting. Okay, you guys don't go into forts anymore. You shouldn't be going into forts anyway. You have probably, yeah. Okay. These guys. Oh, this might be painful actually for me. Yep, retreat, boys. Okay, this army, it can actually go and refresh itself. I don't really need it right now. You should go towards the front as well. And this army should go towards the front as well. What we can do now is just wait and starve them out. I don't know if I want to stay the winter, to be honest. Because you all know and seen actually how bad the Russian winter affects our troops. I'm actually getting 10% attrition on any province actually in winter here. Oh, but yeah. I think I'm going to try and attack multiple provinces at once to negate their March to the Sound of Guns ability, which I'm actually going to start right now. You can attack these guys, you will attack these guys, and you will attack these guys. Okay, you're not going to attack anyone right now. Okay, so we are winning here, which is perfect because they actually didn't just wait for us. We are going to follow and destroy this army. You guys can actually go and attack this army, and you are going to attack this one. You are really persistent buggers, aren't you? I'm going to get here in time, I hope. It's on the same day. I never know how it is actually calculated by the program if you get there on the same day. So it seems like if they separate their armies, they are not much of a threat, I think, because I should have the better tech. But I'm actually losing this one, so I'm going to retreat. They are going to Kiev. Okay, this is quite a back and forth war. I'm going to put it on one slower because I'm actually overwhelmed a little bit. This army can go and regenerate as well because they actually took a lot of losses. In the meantime, I could try to send this army here. Yeah, if they separate their armies again, I can just easily beat them, I think. Okay, everything that's here should just go somewhere. Let's send them into this province and use that as a base to spread them out into Russia. I think we can actually make it faster again. The hope is I'm going to cripple this army badly enough in the first attack so they can't actually benefit from the fact that their friends are coming to help them. And then when they arrive, they will get beaten as well. Yeah, and it seems to be working. I've actually kind of destroyed their army already before they could actually arrive, because they take quite a lot of time to arrive, which is surprising to say the least. Okay, we are going to actually attack this army now. We should actually have, yes, a lot of points against them because of all these wins. I actually lost very little because actually I've lost quite a few points from some losses, but most of it was, I think, yeah, most of them, most of the wins were also pretty big. Let's see, can we make it? Maybe we can make it. Okay, what do you want to do? You should just go to... I don't really know. Let's go to Sami. Or Sumi, or whatever it is called. Let's see, these guys are almost ready to join the fight again, which is quite nice. We can send them to conquer more stuff. You go to Poltava. You too. Some, yeah, it's perfect actually. We are doing exactly what we are supposed to do. Oh, okay. They have quite a few armies here, so this one will go here. I don't even know if I shouldn't just bring this army along, but I feel they need to resupply right now. Luckily, I've sent this army into Sumi because that seems to be their destination, or the general vicinity around it. So I'm just going to send my people to intercept. Okay, they are stopping there. So I have the chance to try and get that army as well. In the meantime, I don't even know if we should try to attack with our second army, or if we should just try to wait for this army to regenerate a little bit, or for one of those army to free up. The thing is, I would actually consider retreating out of Russia for the winter and spend that in my territory. But okay, we actually engaged them. We are pretty dominant. We've destroyed their middle flank, and we have destroyed them completely. We are getting quite a bit of losses as well, but we have won, and they are actually retreating here. Let's follow. These guys can then take the siege. Okay, it's looking quite nice. This one victory gave us actually another 3 points of victory score, I think. Let's sort by date. I feel like that's the correct thing to do. Yes, 3 points. They're actually evading us, which is, I guess, one of the perks of having very good generals with high movement. Yeah, the Russian winter started, as far as I can see, which is not what I like. Okay, you guys just, I don't know, spread out. You go to Tupno, you go to Mosia, you go to, I don't know, just go here, help those people. Okay, so this is now a problem. Let's send these guys practically towards Kharkov to try and relieve this army, which actually doesn't have any more supply connection. We can actually send this guy to try and re-establish the supply connection and replace him with someone else. You can actually go to Lutsk as well, just because we have enough of you. You can go to Olivopol, and the last of you can go to Achalov. Perfect. I mean, it's far from perfect, but it's the best I can do right now, and I am happy with it. Okay, the thing is, we are actually getting a lot of losses per month here. I hope at least that it's per month. I think it's per month. It can't be per day. It would be ridiculous. Yeah, Algeria is really persistent about wanting to finish the war. Let's see, when do they arrive? 20th December. Okay, in 2 days we can look back and see what's what. Let's help this guy here and then send him back, because this province isn't that important. Okay, but he is managing quite well on his own. Oh, perfect. This is actually perfect. They actually attacked us. Ah, they attacked us out of the town. This is actually amazingly good for us. We can actually storm the town now and get it for ourselves. Let's try and destroy this army because it is completely without any means of retreat. This guy can actually go and secure Kharkov. You can go towards Sumy because we will need you there. Yes, we are winning another fight. It's against a weak opponent, but the heck, doesn't matter. We like to win. Where are you retreating? To Belgorod, I would... yeah, that's actually true. Good, let's try and get this army. You can actually stay here and support and defend the supply chain. You can actually go... yeah, you can actually go directly to Kharkov. You will help this army, which is nice. It's on the way. And you can actually go and besiege Belgorod. Or Belgorod, or whatever it is called. Yes, this looks quite nice. We are actually defeating them quite badly again. We are well supplied, they aren't. We are of course losing on this flank every single time because we don't have a leader for it. But yeah, that's life. Let's try and pursue these jokers here. I will try and always keep the ledger on, because it contains quite a lot of useful information and interesting information. Okay, we can actually storm this one as well. And we have quite a lot of army war score against them. We can actually try and demand some things from them. Let's see. We are just going to demand this, I think. This should be enough. Maybe this as well. And they would accept actually, which is quite nice. Let's see what we actually need. We should try and get Azov maybe, because they are willing to negotiate. I guess they would have been willing earlier, but I just didn't ask. So let's try to not cripple the Russian more than he needs to be. Let's just go to Azov directly, and this guy can actually create a supply, the possibility to supply the army besieging Azov. Good, this looks very nice. Is Russia still at war with Sweden? Yes, they are, but they kind of lost everything except Sveaborg, which will be hard to conquer for them. Okay, these units are out of supply. I actually forgot I had them. Let's send them to Alexandria and resupply them, and then we will send them to Tripolis and just storm the shit out of it, if it is possible. Okay, this army has regenerated quite well, but we really don't need it anymore. So we will send it to a defensive position towards Belgrade, because I have a feeling the Austrians are preparing to attack us again. Because that's their style, just attack, 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 and nag, nag, nag. These guys are just going to retreat, because we don't really need them anymore. They don't have an army they don't really have another army to be a threat to us. Let's send this army just to be sure. Let's send it into Russia to support this little one. And we can actually go and secure this position. Okay, we can go back to 3, because this was quite successful. So what I've said earlier or in another video, I don't really remember when I said it, that I don't want a big front against Russia. Well, that's still true, but if I can get Azov, which I need to get naval dominance, I will take it. What we actually need to do now is... okay, Austria is at war with France, which is actually perfect. Because if we declare war on France, we will be invited into Britain's coalition, which will give us the possibility of... First, we will get a lot of money, because currently you are actually losing some money. Which is completely irrelevant, considering that we have more money than God himself. Yes, we don't actually really need to build a supply way, I guess. A supply route, because Rostov has a depot, and that should create enough supply for that army. But I will do it regardless, because I really like to have them. Now the question is, do I want to actually keep Azov alone practically, or do I want to get Taganrog and Rostov as well? Well, I guess we will see how much stuff the Russians are actually willing to give us, and we will consider it afterwards. Yes, this is actually nice, because if we can, if we attack the French, we will probably be invited into the coalition against France, and Austria is currently a member, which means that Austria will no longer be a problem against us. Of course, we will be needing to leave the coalition sometime and betray them to actually gain our naval domination objective. Okay, you guys, you can go to Constantinople, you can go to Edirne, just resupply, get well again, and you two can actually, yes, besiege these two cities. Because I think none of them has a fort, yes. So as soon as the wall is breached, I'm just going to attack it and probably get it pretty fast. That shouldn't be a big problem. Okay, let's just see for curiosity's sake how big the armies are right now. Okay, so I still have the biggest army in Europe or in the world, I don't know, because China and the USA and Japan are not in this game. But I guess in Europe, and that's enough, that's kind of nice. And Russia, yeah, they have half our army, they don't have any manpower anymore, and I guess half of what they have are actually just garrisons. So we should be ready in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, we actually could just go and conquer Tripolitania, because they only have their capital city, and we will only satellite them, because we don't need to have the responsibility of defending this strip of useless land, but we need to have this one province, which is a land domination, a naval domination province for us. The thing with invasions is you need to be fast. I mean, look at this. I'm already at 63 supply, 63%, and it's going down quite fast as long as you're at sea. But yeah, having 50% should be more than enough to actually get this province. Although they do have a lot of stuff here. But I guess in 1 or 2 weeks it should be small enough to be able to attack it. For me to be able to attack it, of course. Not someone else. I hope nobody else attacks it. But I can't see how they might attack through my army. Okay, I guess I can actually storm Azov. Directly send this army to regenerate because we don't need it anymore. This guy can stay and secure it, and we can actually destroy this space as well. This city, we can storm it, I mean. But you know what I mean, I hope. Okay, we can... I don't really know if this is necessary, to be honest. Okay, you can also go and regenerate. We will just make peace with the Russians fast. Let's see. We need these provinces. Let's see what we should take with them. I mean, it would be nice to take the other land domination province, but I really don't need it that much. I guess this would be okay. I don't know, like this. They would accept this offer. Let's see how much cash they have. They really don't have a lot of cash. They would not accept, they would accept. Maybe something like this. To have a couple of provinces that I can keep. I don't really know. I don't want to be vulnerable while I have while I'm waging war against someone else. Well, I guess this will do. This should do. Yeah, let's we can actually... Oh, we can demand this, can we? We can't. They would not accept. Let's see if they would accept this if I... no. Okay, they don't want to. Let's see if they would release Warsaw. They wouldn't. Let's see if they would give Sweden a couple of provinces. They wouldn't. Okay, so let's just take what they agreed to give us in the first place. This should be more than enough. Send. Oh, they rejected it. Okay, that's bold of you guys. That's really bold of you. Okay, let's take more morals. Okay, they are actually out of supply already, which is really not what I wanted. Okay, this is not nice, but I guess I can just wait. They're out of supplies as well, so I might as well just wait. Let's see if they actually... Oh no, I haven't breached. Let's just wait for a breach and then I'm going to attack. Okay, let's see if I can send something more desirable for the Russians. It says they would accept it. Let's take all their money and see if they would now. Yes! Okay, so I had to concede these two provinces, but I really don't need them that much anyway. So now let's just send everything I have into this one province. And yes, we can actually keep some of those troops here. Let's send him to Sevastopol, and we will just send them after I'm... Okay, we are actually naval dominant. This is actually amazing. What does it matter if I have all my core provinces? I really don't know why it would matter. But I guess Great Britain lost Gibraltar maybe again? Yes, they actually lost Gibraltar again. Ha! This is nice. And to the Danish. Nice. This is actually amazing. Okay, so I'm naval dominant right now. Which is a real nice turn of events. Okay, let's just send them towards all of these places. I mean, nah, I don't think I'm going to even bother to send more than actually one of them. Everything else we will need for France. Okay, so let's send everything to Karstadt for now, and then we will prepare for an invasion of Italy. But this will be another episode, because I've already talked for 40 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was as fun for you to watch as it was for me to do it. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.